Thank you for joining NN Extra. I'm your host Sylvania Ambani. I have a very, very special guest with us today. You probably know her as the baddest, fiercest DJ in the country. Please guys, welcome DJ Pierra.
Hola. How are you doing?
I'm good.
So good to be here.
Yeah. And everybody knows Kevin.
Kijana mzungu boy no pimple, Kevin Mukuche.
Oh wow.
Like, seriously?
Yes. Yeah, like seriously, like no pimple. Kijana bila pimple kwenye uso yani. Uso ni msafi kabisa.
No, people are saying you say that other than that other one.
Mr. Dirty Sexy Funny.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Mr. Dirty Sexy Funny. Never dirty, sometimes sexy, always funny.
That's his name.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. You're good.
I like it.
Nice.
No, like
Nice
seriously.
yeah.
Seriously,
No.
so much confidence.
Oh my god, you're making him, his head is just going to explode on this
No,
set.
my haters,
Please,
my haters.
Pierra,
I let it go.
Anyway, today we are talking about freedom of expression. Yeah, it's our constitutional right. But at some times we do it at the expense of making fun at other people. And this particular topic, I'm glad I have Pierra here because she was mad at a particular comment made against her. Maybe you can talk about it.
I mean, it's been going all over. Anybody who's watched my videos or anybody who follows me knows what I'm talking about. I mean, a paper, a national newspaper, they said somebody, a writer, let me not call it a national newspaper because I think the newspaper is decent. But a certain writer just felt the need to verbally, for lack of a better word, abuse me. By saying, oh, she's the no longer curvaceous woman, not so bootylicious anymore, burning.
Which is a lie, that's a lie. Getting for a fact,
what I call your hairstyle a burning bush.
Like, then you can tell it's someone who really hates life.
I think mine is a burnt out bush.
My goodness!
I like this guy, I really like this guy, like seriously.
Oh, Kevin is just showing off because you're
Actually, I was not upset at first. I was like, whatever, like I got no time. Nobody got time for this, But then later I sat and I'm like, you know what? I have a voice that can speak for many other people.
Yes.
And maybe I need to talk about it. There are many other women who will be told such things that they really, it puts them down. So I went out, I was like, you know what? What the? Am I allowed to cuss? I'm allowed to cuss.
Yes.
I was like, what the I was like, what the seriously? Why would you sit behind a laptop and start say, what do I call this chick? I mean, this lady just gave birth, right? But what did I do to make her feel really bad? Let me see. I know. Ingilia her baby fat. Like, is that even really fair?
Yes.
Like, you're walking in the streets and you look at this woman, you're like, you're fat. Mama, the mama just gave birth. She carried a kid for nine months. You have to eat, like, you have to stay safe anyway. You have to work out, you have to do things like to keep that baby. It takes a toll on you, girl. Like, you have mood swings, it's crazy, it's nothing easy. But we tried to make it attractive. I really tried to make mine attractive. Everybody thought I had the best pregnancy. Luckily, I did. Like, I never had morning sicknesses, I just got hot flashes here and there, but that was about it. You have to breastfeed, and I chose to breastfeed strictly for 6 months without, weaning, and then after that I start feeding the kid. So for 6 months, when you breastfeed, I'm telling you, for those guys who don't know, I'm gonna tell you, you get hungry. You're so hungry, you eat, Like the first 3 months, even when I came out, I was very thin still, like, because I never gained weight. But later, because of feeding, and you have to keep eating balanced diets.
Yes.
You have to keep, your folks come home, they're like, shikai supu, your ngongo has to pona. Shikai, kula jahez, did you do what? Like, it's,
apparently everyone is a doctor at that time.
I'm telling you, and you cannot not listen. You have to listen. Eventually you have to gain weight, which I was very okay with. I was like, you know what, I actually look forward to gaining weight. I'd love to see how I'd look, And anyway, I don't mind having a little booty bigger than what I had. And you know what? I don't mind having bigger boobs. And maybe something that many people don't know, when I got pregnant, I got really depressed. I wasn't planning to get a baby. So it came to me as a shock. I lost weight, I was 49 kgs.
Wow.
That's how bad it was. 49 kgs, like it was bad. I never used to eat, like I was really depressed before I could gather myself and I'm like, oh, come on, check, this is normal. Yeah, and it's okay. Yeah. So by the time I embraced it, like it's really had taken a toll on me. Like it was really bad. And then I was like, okay, pick myself up. And then now when I started gaining weight, I was very happy. Like, yo, I'm gaining weight, I'm happy. And then I look, my boobs are becoming big, my hips are there, my booty. Like, I was happy with myself. And I really don't mind enjoying that for now.
Yes.
I am really excited about it. I walk in the street and guys are looking like, before people know that she has a baby, they're like, oh, she's got booty. And then they're like, oh, she has a baby. I'm like, come on, let's enjoy this for now, because I know it's gonna shed.
First of all, she looks wonderful. There is no complaint about that.
Yes.
We are not, even in fact, I don't know if the writer of that article is a man. I don't know what.
I can bet my ass.
It's a man.
It's a woman.
It's a woman. So you see, as a guy, as African men, okay, I said I'm a Russian man, but for this today I'm an African man. An African man, we like, voluptuous women with meat, and I think Pierra is that, she defines that. But maybe for, I just feel like Pierra, you've been a superstar.
Yes.
So I watched the video, and some people would say like maybe so they pricked a nerve somewhere.
Yes.
And I thought like as a superstar, like someone who has been in the limelight, because this is mimi kama mshabiki wako, nimekuwa like, I've been seeing you like from Maisha Magic, Maisha Mashariki. So I think maybe you have been in the limelight.
Yes, I have.
So like maybe some people would say that you could deal with this better than just ranting, like maybe when circle zako, and instead of just ranting to the public, so that maybe going forward, someone won't say, okay, if I want to get to Pierra, what do I do? Insult her.
I really like what you said. I really like that. You know why? I actually was never I never answered to these people. Everybody has been, who's Pierra's baby daddy? I don't really care. I don't
for sure,
answer these things,
those questions were going around and you never answered.
I never.
We were like,
this particular one I did it for my people back at home.
Okay.
For those guys who don't have voices, I decided, you know what, let me be a voice for them for once. Because you know what, these are things that people never talk about. Guys are just told and you just keep quiet. You meet a pregnant woman or a woman who's just given birth, you say to her and she just keeps quiet because nobody addresses that issue. And I was like, you know what, it's about time I addressed it.
And I think, Sylvania, this comes after Betty Callow also had like the same issue, and someone I think commented like, oh, you become so fat these days. And I think it got to a point where she had to like step out and say, okay, my body is my body, and I'm happy in it. Yeah, there was that incident. Betty Callow
when was that? I didn't even know about that.
I think like 2 weeks ago, before your incident. So then she had to come out and be like, okay, mimi raha najipatia mwenyewe. So my body, I'm fat. I'm comfortable in my skin.
Yeah.
And I think that's paramount. Happiness is paramount. Sylvania. Let me be a fatso, but if I'm happy being fat.
Exactly.
I mean, come on, who said when someone is famous or a superstar, it means now you have to look a certain way. We are getting brainwashed with all this Western kind of things we see on TV that we want to be, it's not a matter of being fat or being thin or slender.
Because I think, in the Western world, people go like, you give birth and then you go missing. Like Beyonce, she gives birth, then she goes missing. So maybe she's hitting the gym and you don't know.
The gym, honey. Do you know what they do?
I'm just saying, like,
do you know what they do though? Like seriously, I would have taken that choice. Honestly, I didn't have the money. But yes, when you're giving birth, they take away the fat as well. Like you can come out of the hospital when you're flat. And I would have loved to do that, but I don't have the money to do that. And I would have wanted to hit the gym immediately. I remember I hit the gym right after I gave birth, like
you were strong enough for that, like you.
Yes, I was so okay. Yeah. Wow. I immediately, my doctor called me. He's like, Pierra, I saw what you posted on Instagram. That needs to stop. That's my guy. He's like, that needs to stop.
Oh, wow. She has a very good.
Imagine, I saw he told me that needs to stop. That back is not
real. On Instagram.
Yeah, he's like, take 6 months. Then after 6 months, come for a review. Let's see if you can start working out. Now, unfortunately, my back is really bad. It still is. When you see me in front of him, things are not so good. He's like, no, heal completely, then start working out. So I have a trainer. I'm still doing these things, pole now, starting to watch my diet. And not really watching, I'm still hogging like really. I'm enjoying every kind of food. But I can tell the weight is going down, which is very scary.
So maybe Pierra, maybe during this time labda kuna mazoezi unafanya, kuna zile labda ufanyi. Are there any specific exercises that you have refrained from?
No, I'm just doing crunches. I just want my butt to pop.
I was like, we're talking about this guy.
Wow,
exercise to mazoezi, Sylvania.
Oh my God, my mind is so clean. Tell me.
It's okay. How is it clean?
What exercise are you talking about? That kind?
That kind.
No, never. Let's never
No,
ever,
not sex
ever.
exercise.
How
I mean
many is it? That's why you say.
No, let me tell you now, to be very honest with you, it's exercise now.
Yeah, no.
At least I
No.
get another baby. No, we're not doing that. No. The other day I was just taking pictures. I wish I can, you know what, I'm going to take a picture at home and I'll send it to you, and then if you want to post
Right,
it.
yes.
Like the abs are coming back and I'm like, yo, this is going to be really fun.
Yes.
Like, yeah, and then,
And then it's gonna be in your face. It's gonna be in your face.
that I'm gonna do. So don't panic. I'm gonna get back to what you kind of like. But also remember, I'll do it for my fans.
Yes.
Not because at your I've been forced, but just for us to have fun.
So, my fans tumeuliza. So
exactly.
now we're
I'm
being
gonna do
given.
that. I'm gonna do that for you. So let's follow
You guys like see what is going on here? Kevin is just so starstruck.
No, he's not
crazy.
starstruck. Tumetoka mbali na yeye sana. Like we know each other from way back.
Oh, wow.
He could have been the baby daddy.
Oh my gosh.
I want to mend the bridges now.
You see, there are nice men in Kenya. Someone was like, Kenyan men are fucked up. But like, to be honest, no, they're really nice Kenyan men out there.
Yeah.
So there you have. There you have.
Oh my goodness. And we are out.